back to the channel, guys. I'm Zombie Fan.
I'm Jackson.
And we are
Legends of All Gamers. Have you noticed something about our new channel?
Yes.
At the beginning, it was awesome.
Yes,
what do you
think? Finally have like an outro to put for you guys instead of just coming in
and an like intro at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like a cheap one. It's a real good one. It's one that took us, what, 3 days since Friday.
Since Friday.
Of staying up almost 72 hours.
Yeah.
Without, I want to say it was like, what? We spent about, what, maybe 68 hours editing this trap.
That was well, just like staying up all night trying to do all this, basically.
To make a permanent intro that's going to stay here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And a permanent outro, which is going to be on there for a while. And it has, you know, some of our friends, things like that, a little bit in there. And as time goes on, we'll change those out. And we'll have to re-edit the thing again, which is another like 16 hours to do that.
Probably. It might be like a little bit easier because now we're getting used to it.
Yeah. But the beautiful thing is now is that we can just kind of like take our videos, add it in the beginning, add it in the end. And no, we're not sponsored by this channel at all.
No, we're not.
We're not sponsored by any company. But we can take the video from the beginning and take the video in, already have it saved. All we have to worry about do is add that video in and kind of edit it in and fit it in between. And for what a video used to take, what, how long to edit? Like 3 hours to edit?
3 hours.
3 to 4 hours to edit?
Yeah.
Now it doesn't matter how long the video is, it's going to take like at least maybe an hour to edit that one whole video. It can take an hour to edit a 4-hour video. Or a 3-hour video or a 2-hour video. Obviously it's going to be shorter times.
It's going to be shorter times.
Because now we can speed through a lot of the gameplay because we don't want to lose
like
that.
How we have say like in Dragon Ball Z when we're doing all like the hour-long sessions.
Oh my god!
I mean, like we really wanted to like record it to where we have it like set to where we could fast forward through that building where we're like, you know, building our character up to level up.
Yeah, but we at least want to show you where to go first before we fast forward it, because we're gonna still show you where the best spot to be at to get the best level. And how to get around it, and then once we show you that, we're just gonna speed through and go into the next video, hopefully, or just say, hey, we're gonna end it right here and add another video later.
Yes.
Because we can only record an hour video at a time when it comes to gameplay, so we're gonna have to kind of like merge that around and maybe like get 2 video frames to kind of add them in there and like split them into and kind of like trans them into.
Yeah. So
it's made it a lot more easier to do that. You're also going to see better camera when we're actually just recording the video and not actually doing broadcasting now. We can actually add both cameras in there now, which we couldn't do before. So now we can add this camera, which we're using our LET jack instead of the PS4 camera.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And then at the same time, you'll see both of us at the screen instead of being like, oh, hey, yeah, dude, I'm on you. Like, what's up? You know?
Yeah, because before, like at the beginning of our first videos, you always saw us like shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, we're like buddy, but like, hey man, like that's too close.
Like
bro.
we want to as well. We you know, respect our own space. You know?
Yeah. Can we be comfortable?
Yeah.
So this is a little bit better. It's zoomed in. It's a little bit wider. We can always adjust that later when we get a better camera or like just things like that. When we get better software, we're gonna get a better camera anyway.
Right.
But notice that we have an ambiance, so it's not just a white wall behind us anymore too, which is nice. The lighting still works even without the cover. I was gonna wait till we got the shelving, because I didn't know if it was gonna cover the shelving.
Yeah. Because
we didn't know if we had to adjust the height of the pictures. But you left some room, so I mean I could always move the Xbox thing anyway, and I was planning on moving that freaking picture anyway, because I'm planning on making, when I get that 5-foot poster for Dragon Ball Z, I'm gonna put it right back there and make that whole freaking Dragon Ball Z sign right there, and the poster be in the background. And then kind of have like that, when we get the camera, it's going to be over here anyway, so it's going to show up that whole wall, that whole corner.
Yeah.
Which is nice, because when we're actually
we'll give you a review of our,
obviously,
of how everything is going to look the way how we want it to be.
Once we get the stuff in here.
Yeah.
It's finding the matching bookcases with the right size shelving, and how I want to manipulate the shelving. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. But... No, yeah, And as well as like we have the lights up too in the background now as well, like as Hill's gaming into that too. It's not just like plain like white lights or anything. Like these lights are color changeable as well.
Yeah, that's why we kind of look like a different color.
Yeah,
which is awesome because it feels like we're gaming in a way. It's not like someone like we're showing our faces completely like our color skin. Like we're just like gaming, and it's like one tone color. That's like two different like areas of brightness. Just doing just hey, here I'm bright here, but I'm dim here. It's like no, it's
settle.
I mean a little yellow on top, but it's doable. It's not like it's really workable when you're doing a gaming channel. I don't know if you're doing like a really unboxing. Hell yeah, we're gonna have our lights on. If we do like I would say unboxing. If we're doing a gaming video or like something like this where we're just kind of like talking and we want to have our game up, I mean it's not really like really hurting our image so bad to have that.
Yeah.
It's making it better.
And like, if you're like taking interest in the intros and stuff and wondering how we did that, the software that we used was called Filmora 9.
Filmora 9, yeah. So it's like FIL. It's like film and then Mora. So you're gonna put Mora, like MORA.
Yeah.
Or MOROA.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I think that's how you spell it.
I think that's how they're spelling it too. And then they put the 9 in there.
If we get it wrong, we could like
add
we'll
the
see
link.
this in the description.
We can add the link in the description below. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just add the link in the description below.
Yeah.
And that would be like the editing software that we use.
Yeah.
It was like what, $35 for a whole lifetime? And then $10
for the whole lifetime plan it was like $35.
But then you can always upgrade as you go along, and you'll get a discounted price when you upgrade. So like you can go to Pro, you can go to like yearly. If you go to yearly, you get a little bit more bonuses. You get like 2 extra little bonuses that do come in handy.
Yeah.
New things.
Like how you say like new
packs,
motions,
new
effects. You have a text right here.
God.
Like
There's so much with that film stock that they did.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable. It's like
effects, title effects.
What we were going to use, we were going to try to use Filmora, and then we were going to try to use another website just get our opening. But now we realized that we just had our own opening that was just perfect for us. And I'm hoping that they add more gaming opening in there so we can try and change it up in the years. So, we can request that they have more. Maybe we'll email them and say, hey, can you guys request another, can you guys come up with another gaming template or whatever? You know, kind of like packet than the one we had, because the one we have is like, I think that was the only one, wasn't it? That you found?
Yeah, it was called the gaming pack that we're using.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a nice one, and it's all YouTube appropriate. The music, the audio, the effects. None of it.
Copyright.
No watermarks. No nothing. No, if you're gonna use a free version,
you're gonna use a free version, like
you're gonna get a watermark.
You're gonna get a watermark,
which was horrible.
It's totally horrible. You do not want to get that because
it's gonna say a fucking banner across your body screen.
Yeah, it's gonna
like
show
right here
the Filmora 9 right
and
there.
I'm like, no,
for the entire video.
And you can't like fade it out or fade it in. It's like just really like, hey, welcome to Filmora. So it's kind of like that's good for like if you're testing your videos with it and like you want to see it, but never like post it. I would think that would be like good if you're trying to try it out, see how your videos come, kind of test them out, see how they are on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I would use a monitor. I wouldn't use a TV. We're using a TV to kind of like use a display. Use a monitor for Filmora 9 because the monitor has a 60 frames per second rate, and you're actually going to feel that you're actually going to see as you edit how good it is. Because right now we have to like transfer to YouTube and we have to put it on a private. Yeah. And I think we have to upload, and then I have to like see it from my YouTube on my monitor in YouTube in order to see the full effect of if it's really good or not. But the problem is if you export it, it's pretty much a done deal anyway. So you're better hoping to God. But
so like right now we're using like my flat screen to see it. Of course the resolution on it's not going to be as good when it's done publishing when we export it. But when you look at it on the YouTube,
it comes in pretty well because actually
it comes in very well. The thing is, you'll have to press that little gear, put your quality.
We put the quality. Yeah, we put the resolution. I think up to we used the resolution for like what 18 by 20, and then 720, 1820 by 720.
I think so.
Full HD, full 4K
HD.
HD.
Full HD.
Full 4K HD, right? Or full HD.
1280
by 720. And then our ratio was 16 by 9, a resolution ratio, right?
16
and then we used 50. I think we used 50 frames per second We didn't go all the way to 60.
No,
and then what we kind of did was let that sit. And then when we went to go to export it, there was an option to go for good, better, or best. And we switched it to best. And it kind of gave a little extra boost at the end. And so our videos came out so well once you adjusted your laptop, because every laptop can do, any computer now that you're watching YouTube on, no matter what you're watching on, you can raise the resolution to 720p pi. And that's pretty much what it is. There's no video out there that's not running 720 pi. Or was it 1080, or did you put it to 1080 or 720? When you're going to watch the video in YouTube, is it 720 or did you?
It was 720p HD.
Yeah.
And or like
the
highest other one was like you could upscale it to like
1080p, which you did. Yeah. And then once you were into everybody in the U.S., anybody who's gonna watch these videos are gonna be able to upscale their in YouTube. There's a little tabs where you go in your video, says upscale your what resolution you want to watch it in. If it's fading, just upscale it to the one that's not so fading. And 1080p, solid. It's solid through. If you have a good internet connection, it's good. And it runs so well. And even though it looks pixelated on our screen, because I think we're using a TV that doesn't have that kind of resolution.
Yeah. We actually need to use a monitor for
what we're doing. But when we get it onto YouTube, it cleans it so up that there's no effects. There's like no issues. Unless the effect has that in it to make it look like that. And it's clean. It's just really clean. The audio comes in clean. You can adjust your audio. I think you can fade in and out. You can even drop your audio.
Yeah.
And detach your audio from other things and import more audios. It is so well just.
It has like so many like title pop-ups, so many like different intros. If you want to go download those templates, certain templates. That
and they give you so many other options too that they already have.
They have like so many like different audio mixes as well. Like looking for like a metal clank, they'll have that in there. Like many different like options of that.
And importing your own stuff, like we can even make.
Yeah, you can also import your own stuff.
We made a template for this, didn't we? We made a thumbnail.
Yeah.
We were able to make a thumbnail by just playing some little effects in there,
like a snapshot
and then stop it and pause it and add them in at the right time, and then snapshot
it. Yeah.
And it came out so good. So when you see the thumbnail for this, you'll see the thumbnail in the beginning of this video when we upload it. Because the thumbnail was for this video, Yeah. So this is the new beginning. That's the title. Because why is it a new beginning?
A new beginning because now we're like before, as you've seen before in the beginning when we first started using the PlayStation Share Factory editing.
Or just some random editing.
And then like we went from that to editing from the YouTube Studios editing.
Yeah.
But we didn't know how to like edit the things that we wanted for it. Then like we needed.
It was very limited.
Yeah, we were very limited at the time during that.
I think it's because the studio's not fully finished yet.
Yeah.
And that's probably what's having the effect. Because they're still having the old studio because they're not done with the studio. And I think that's why we were having so many issues. This just does it all at once. So we just put scene, track, add it all in. We can import like all the things that we want in that tab up above, then start putting them in what tracks we want, and then it kind of just move them around when we want to. Cut it when we want to. Before, I think when we did the studio, how was it when you were doing it on your phone? I think you were doing it on your phone, weren't you?
Doing what part?
The editing?
I was doing the
thumbnails.
I was doing the background theme for the channel itself.
Okay, what about cutting in the audio and video, like recordings, like adjusting the recordings?
I had to do that on the Share Factory, I think. Yeah, because at the time that's what we were
doing. But what about the other ones? No.
The other ones, the many other videos we mostly recorded were live.
That's right. That's why we started sticking to live a lot because
if we did live during the live videos, we weren't like editing at all.
That's what saved us.
Not edit. We just like lived it and then posted.
Because I think we realized that it was better just to live it.
That's when we started using the YouTube Studios editor to that specific video, to where you can like clip off a certain beginning, clip off a certain end.
Yeah.
And you have your end templates, not end templates, but like your end
Yeah, they have
thing
options.
where it could pop up your video like right here,
Mhm.
and the other video like right here, and have your channel link in the middle. So
Yeah.
whereas like previous video or newest video and previous video or
But the problem that we were having was that we were just very limited, and we had to go live because we just couldn't. We didn't like the share bit audio too much. The share play was just getting. It was limited on the share play.
It was very limited to how you can only have one audio.
It's good for beginners. It's good for somebody who doesn't know what they're doing and want to put a lot of time into it. But when you want to make your videos more professional, it was better.
It comes down to having to get
the
actual software that you need to buy to get it.
Now we're still figuring out the kinks, and that's why we won't be recording videos at all this week.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be jumping in our next video when the birthday bash, which you still have to work on the flyer.
Yeah.
The birthday bash. Can you get that up by the night, please?
Yeah, I'll get it up.
Get it done by the night. I need to send it to him so he can freaking get a leak. We need people to come to it. So the birthday bash is gonna happen on the 9th at our time in Texas. If you're in Central Time, it's gonna happen at 2. If you're in Eastern Time, it's gonna happen at 3. If you're in Pacific Time, it's gonna happen at 12 noon.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 p.m. our time. 3 p.m. Pacific Time or Eastern Time. And Central Time is gonna be 2 p.m. So that's what's gonna happen. My girl's gonna come in around 4 p.m. Central Time. Somewhere around there. Grab our cake because we're gonna do a cake for me and him. We're celebrating our birthday together.
Yeah.
She's gonna walk in with our cake. We're gonna sing happy birthday while we're live.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to use this camera. We're kind of stuck with the PlayStation camera until we get our own camera.
Yeah, because we're gonna be trying to do it live. But
when we can just record that because that camera was able to record us, and then still somehow go live on the game. I don't know how we're gonna. I don't know if we can go.
That's the thing. Another thing.
The camera can actually plug in live.
Yeah.
But once we get the capture card, is when we're gonna be able to go live.
We mainly need mostly to get the better, resolution from the game.
We are gonna go live with that camera, and hopefully we can get the whole cake in with the PS4 camera. That's gonna be the next thing. But the next time we want to really go live is when we get the capture card, and the camera's gonna plug into the capture card. The PS4 is gonna plug in the capture card, go through my PC, and then we can just live from the YouTube itself. We don't even have to go through the PS4 anymore. We don't have to worry about re-downloading, uploading a video. It's so much harder to go through that when you can just cut right through the source.
Yeah.
And even then, we can just go through OBS Studio and just upload it in our editor. The gameplay and stuff when we go live. But when we go live, we don't really need to download or edit anything. We can just go live right then and there and still edit our intro. We can even go. I think we can even go live from the actual Filmora group, can't we?
I need to see about that. No, I think it was actually only recording from webcam.
Yeah,
we can see about that.
You probably could record from webcam and go live, and have the game in the background and have your camera right there.
I would have to look into that.
Yeah.
But as we said, we're gonna. Actually, it takes some time off to actually get to know this editing software better and how to use it.
Even then, let's say that we use the OBS Studio.
Yeah.
Right? And we edit everything in the OBS Studio. We put our camera in the corner, where we would put our camera in the top corner. We put our chat bar below for YouTube, right? YouTube chat bar, we add that in there. We go in there, add the Streamlabs. And then when we put this video into Filmora, all we have to do is put this video into Filmora between the intro and the ending, and we still got that live. And we can stream from here. We can stream live from here and still edit everything in here with that camera and with the OBS Studio and the capture card, because now we can add the gameplay in the capture card.
Yeah.
So we can actually go completely live from the OBS Studio and use OBS Studio to stream live. We don't need to use Filmora, and all we need to do is add our intro in between that in one of the scenes, and our endings in the end scene. You didn't know you could do that on here? This is like a live stream. This is what they use for live.
I need to look some more information up on how to do that as well.
But pretty much. There's a lot more you can do with OBS when it comes to streaming live. Everybody uses it because you can do so many things with it. You can kind of go into different scenes, and different scenes have different outputs, have different sources, and they kind of just blend in together when you actually stream live.
It's like, why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Yeah, well, I mean, unless you have
No,
the
but
capture
yeah,
card, it's pointless. So you have to have a capture card, and that's the reason why we're like, really what's holding us up is the camera and the capture card. Those are the two main things. It's the camera and capture card, bro.
Mhm.
That's it. I mean, but other than that, it's good. It still works. I mean, we can do a lot of recordings now, which is Filmora, which is what we can Filmora now. Well, we can go back to recording non-live, but the live one we'll just have to work with what we got with the PS4 camera, and hope you guys get to see the cake. I mean, the cake is a big ass cake. There's a surprise for it. It's built for a gamer stream paradise. I think you guys are gonna really love it. You're gonna love it too because it's I think it's your fan. Like you're a big fan of it. So I am too, obviously. So
Yeah.
you know, I was lucky to ask about it because we didn't know. So you were like, oh yeah, cool, we can do this. I'm like, awesome. And she was able to add in like hella shit, dude. It like cost me like $80 for this damn cake. $80. But I was like, you know what? It's worth it because like, when's the last time you really celebrated?
Like my birthday. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, your birthday, like with a friend and like got a cake and shit, and like just did whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's been like. I'm just done. It's the same thing for me. Like I haven't really been doing much like for my birthday.
I don't really think I celebrated my birthday like for 2 years. I think.
Yeah, that's how it is too. It's like I just really don't do that. I'll go out to eat and shit, but it's like really or get a game or something I really love.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like I think that's everybody. But now that we're streaming, it's pretty cool to have my first birthday coming up. Our birthday's coming up when we just started the stream, and we got this new editing software to do it right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so cool. So yeah, the live is gonna be raw, guys, but we can always edit, and I think we'll record from here too, and record from the PS4 camera. So if we want to switch up cameras, we can always do that. So they see us, or just record you in this camera and record me in that camera, and you could add that screen into the live feed when we get into the editing software, and then you could kind of like add the intro, and then that will be like the full video up on YouTube. We'll leave that up on YouTube, and that'll be like the full complete video of our birthday bash. Mm-hmm. But the live will just be live because we want to be with our friend, and we kind of want to get you guys involved into the chat. We really want you guys to get really into the chat, and so it'd be actually might be working that you jump in with that camera, and you just crop it to you alone. And I jump into that camera, or we just take the camera off like I did before, and we just add this camera somewhere else in the screen. Because it doesn't really matter where it covers. Mm-hmm. If it covers the other screen, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like in that corner where we used to put the camera anyway, in the top left corner, it could go in there. Because all it shows is what orbs you're getting or what you got from that dude. And I don't really need that because if you're following me, then you still have it on your screen. It just makes it, you just won't be able to play along on that live day. That's the only downfall. Because we're playing Call of Duty. So, that's the thing. We're going to be playing Call of Duty that day. We're not going to be playing Kakarot. So,
yeah.
We're just going to position the camera where we want it, really, to be honest, in Call of Duty. We could probably put it in the center of the gameplay, hopefully. Because we're not using split screen.
The what?
We're not using split screen. We're using a party chat, aren't we?
We're using party chat, I guess.
So then we use party chat. We use your screen to play. You're playing COD on your screen. Uh-huh. I'm playing COD on my screen, and then we're kind of using a whole party thing. And I'm recording from my end, and he's recording from his end, and you're still in the party, so we're still getting the full view. And then we could put our camera, me and your camera, in one of my screens because it's big enough. I don't care if it covers the map or some kind of stupid shit. Wherever we can put the camera in, wherever it fits, it'll fit. You know what I mean? It'll just fit wherever it can. So we could just kind of edit the camera wherever it fits in the final video. But then we can use my laptop to record it, so you don't have to use the OBS software on here. You can use the laptop to record it, so you can use your TV to play the game. Or you could set it up to where you do this and just switch your inputs. Once you have this recording, you go on recording, you switch input. And you just play on your screen. Because it's still going to record us here.
Yeah.
So actually it still works out. You just need to switch input.
I think it would be more helpful if we actually had like another monitor to put so we can see about how we're looking like.
That's true when we're gaming.
Still, so.
I mean, we're gonna be in the game, but I mean, we can use. I guess we can just.
I mean, like if
record
that doesn't work out, I mean, yeah, sure, we're gonna try that. But like if that
use the
doesn't work
laptop to record it. Plug the camera into the laptop. It saves the savings.
Oh yeah.
I have OBS Studio in there. Just plug the camera in the laptop instead, and use your TV for the game. We just have to set the laptop somewhere where the camera. We can leave the camera right there. We just gotta plug in the camera to the OBS Studio. The camera will still be in the same spot.
Yeah.
The settings should be the same too when we save it.
Mm-hmm.
So we go in there and it just loads right up.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea to try that.
Mm-hmm. And that way we can still play the game, and we don't have to worry about moving the camera or nothing. The camera stays in the same place. You just got to switch over your input and use that. Make sure the settings are the same. Bam.
Yeah.
For the live, and then we got our camera right there. I just won't put a camera on the. I'll put the PS4 camera on, but you can kind of add in just so they can see the cake live.
Yeah.
But you can kind of add in, because you know how it cuts off my screen, like right here. Like if the screen's right here, look at the camera. Like if you see this is my screen when you go live. It's like really right here. Right here is kind of like the chat. And then right here is kind of like the like right here is like above this is like right that it's that camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I still have my full gameplay screen right here. It doesn't cut anything off, so I can always add a camera right here in between the bottom part of the screen and the top part of the screen, and we can add this camera. Trim it down like you did before, adding in a track over it, like you did in second track. You know, you added one in the first track, you added the game in the first track, and you added the second track, I think the camera, and then we can kind of shrink it to where we want it and still get both of us.
It like where it's like
not in so much the gameplay. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm saying like just like when this captures us, like it could show where. It's gonna have like the first auto track is gonna be like where the first camera has me, showing, and the second one's gonna have view in it, and then it's gonna show the gameplay tracks, of both of ours. I guess if I can do that, and like make it play to where it shows me and you resize our screens of us like onto the video, where I can have mine like in the screen where I'm at, and yours into the screen where you're at, kind of thing.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I could see if I could try to do that.
That'd be sick, actually. Couldn't you record at the same time and just record the gameplay you're playing, and I record the same gameplay? I broadcast? Oh, no, because you can only record up to an hour.
Like, what do you mean?
Oh, no, wouldn't it be easier just to let this be? This is a double screen, so you don't need to cut us out. It'll still pick up both of us. Right? And the PSN camera is going to pick up one of us, whoever is fucking closest to the damn shit. It'll still pick up both of us in the PSN camera. But what this will do is that when my girl brings in the cake, they'll be able to see right here the cake and everything too. Mm-hmm. Because this thing will be here, but it will be in a spot in the gameplay on the main recording. Because remember how you did it for when you realized when you were playing Fortnite, and I'm like, you zoomed it out. I'm like, motherfucker, there's the gameplay right there. You could have moved it anywhere. You didn't have to leave it in that corner. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You could place it almost anywhere in that screen. So yeah, it makes it, and they can see both of us still and still have this kind of video. Yeah. Which is going to be really awesome. And then they can hear our game chat. They can hear us really talk from here too, which is going to be really nice. And then we can hear our game chat to the audio. And then we can kind of just mess around with the audios. Yeah. If we want to mute the camera audio, okay. Because we don't really need the camera audio if the PS4 is picking up our audio through our headsets anyway. Mm-hmm. And then we can talk to our friend and everything like that. So it just makes it. It's a lot to do, but it makes it easier. Mm-hmm. It makes it more. There's more options.
Yeah, there's a lot of more options that we could do with the
Yeah,
video.
it's like so much, and it just opens your brain. It just makes YouTube videos better. So we're hoping that you guys really like it. How far is this video coming to? Like,
well, we're like at about 30-minute mark now.
okay.
So, but yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy the videos later on that are going to be coming in the future, because those are going to be like as well. Plus, like the event that you should like come and see us in, on the 9th, this Sunday. So yeah,
a lot will be posted up.
yeah,
Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. So we got a new Facebook group. Everything will be linked below. Everything will have that. So we'll see. We'll see it. You'll just see. It's gonna be really. Once this video gets done, you'll see it. It's gonna have everything you need, and we'll have it up today. Just know that we won't be doing. Now we will be doing the recordings for Dragon Ball Z on Friday and Saturday. I don't think are we gonna go live Friday, or are we just gonna wait till Sunday to go live?
I think we're gonna wait Sunday.
Okay, so
we
then
we still need to do a lot of catching up on that.
Yeah, so I guess we can just do that way. Good preset for because we gotta kind of preset the live scene for everything. And like test that out. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I think just pretty much the main thing to watch out for our next video is gonna be Sunday, the February 9th, 2 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. And then 12 noon East Pacific Time. So keeping that, and we're adding the time zone so you guys actually know, because this is worldwide almost. So
yeah,
that's why we have to really add it, and it will be on the flyers too when you see them. I'll post one in the community, because I figured out how to post stuff in the community wall on the PSN network.
I can send you a message.
Yeah, you can actually pretty much do it. We'll post it one in our community. We'll post it on our Facebook group. We'll post it on our Instagram. And we'll post it on our Twitter as well. So, pretty much all the main sources.
I want to get social media to the channel.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
yeah. It'll be on all our social media, so you can't miss it. So, we're hoping that you guys like this video. Let us know how it is. Let us know how you think our final thing, if we should keep it or if we should change it. But I think we did a really good job, and I think it will come out really, really good. Now, it's just kind of editing everything in.
Now, yeah. I will see you guys then later on in the future videos to come then. So we'll see you guys in the next video.
Because you're gonna be home this week trying to editing, but not really recording. If any recordings he's here for is gonna be on the weekend. Lives, I think we're gonna change to Saturdays and make them Saturday days at like 12 noon Central Time. And that's a good time for us because that's like right around our lunchtime anyway. But that's like right there where everybody I think is really already be up.
Everybody's chill day.
Most chances of them coming in our comments as well. Like we want people to comment on our time frame. Like no one's able to watch all that because everybody's busy during the weekday. So I think going live on Saturday instead of Friday and when you're here is better. It just shortens, and we just have to make sure that when you're here on the weekdays, or if you're ever here on the Friday, we have to do a lot of the editing for Monday. For the video, and Tuesday as well, and then Friday be just a recording video as well. So we have to make 3 recordings now instead of before we're trying to make it 2. Now we have to make 3 recordings, but with this software, it should be a little bit more easier. So, all right.
But no, yeah. Well, we'll see you guys in the next video then.
Yeah, we are Legend of All Gamers.
Yeah, we're Legends of All Gamers and
Jackson 209,
Zombie Fan,
and we're peace out.
I said peace. Hey guys, if you're interested, the names of our friends' channels are shown here, so go check them out. And our social media names are shown here as well, with all our links in the description below.